Hold on. What'd you say?
Uh,
Say it again.
I'm second to none. Y'all need to learn y'all place on BD. Stop playing with me, shorty.
So she knows we funnier than him.
Funny thing is, I'm not even playing.
Let me put my headphones back in. They can't put back. Good, good morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy whatever day this is. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Oh, Thursday. He's now he turned into Tree James. Why are y'all crazy? Now he really about that life. How are y'all today? I am legit crying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we are. 14. As y'all can see, I have not taken any trades. Um I mean, hanging up the phone, I've missed a lot of trades today, I'm not gonna lie. Um just genuinely missing. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Lock in, damn it. I'm about to lock in now. No trades was made. Don't want to be in there right now. What about the rest of you guys? Have you guys been taking trades? Applejacks, how was your one trade? Janelle, how's crude oil? He ain't turning to me. I'm really that. He really that too. He from Chicago. That's why when Trenches be saying certain stuff, I be laughing because that's all I hear in my ear all day, every day. Oh, man. Trash? Your one trade was trash? So, okay. The reason why I missed so many trades this morning, it wasn't because I wasn't like, well, I kind of wasn't locked in all the way. Um, But also, I was doing certain stuff like I forgot to add in the new contract. I was just doing different things. But we locked in now. We got an hour, which is not good because you guys know how I feel about starting late in the day. But also, the market was kind of moving a bit much. Um, and it was just certain other stuff like, but I missed a lot, especially like in the first 30 minutes, y'all. I missed a lot of trades, like a lot. But sometimes that first 30 minutes, even though it could present a lot of opportunities, I don't know. I don't know. But like I missed this setup. I just showed y'all a buy that I missed. I don't got nothing setting up right now. It was a lot. I try to make sure that I draw like risk to rewards on the trades that I miss. So it makes it easier when I'm journaling. All right, I'm still waiting for it to break up there, but yeah, I missed a lot. So I was in a Discord yesterday, and I was looking at the conversation between people. Oh yeah, Amelia. I was in the middle of messaging you back and fell asleep. I took a nap yesterday. But yeah, I was in the middle of reading different people who have been waiting for a long time to hear back about videos, and they're starting to notice somewhat of a pattern where some of these people were asked to do videos like right in month 4 when it was time for them to have unlimited payouts. And most of the people who are kind of like in that stuck phase of not hearing back, most of them were requested to do videos at the end of July. And none of them have heard back. There's another guy who was denied for 3 months straight. I think he said, 2 months straight. And then, or it might have been 3. And then in the 4th month, just miraculously just started getting approved. And he has changed nothing about his trading. And to be honest with you guys, it's it's pretty unsettling. It is. It definitely is. Like even the one guy who, one of the staff members themselves, who is the payout team lead, told him specifically that he would look into his case and he would review it himself, and has not reviewed it. Basically told the dude, you need to wait, kind of thing. Well, he is the same person who's reviewed other people's videos because, you know, he was the one who replied and said, hey, video's approved. So it's just certain things that I'm just, I don't know. I don't like it. Where he I can't I don't remember. Trenches, he talks to me about stuff like that, and it don't stick in my brain cuz I ain't from that life, so I don't know. I don't know. Let me apologize to the good brother. I don't want no song. He might be a mo. I'm currently waiting on the setup, sitting on my hands right now. You might know him. Possibly. His name is Fahim, if that helps. Oh, it's 9:30. I almost y'all see my news indicator works today? Why? I don't know why it's working out of nowhere. But like I said, I would just look in the logs and it would tell me there's some kind of error with download. I think it was just like server overload. Well, no, it says load news error on that one too this morning. I don't know why it popped up finally, but it's up there. Yeah, he actually is Muslim. Good morning, new trader. How are you? Good morning. He said they need to, fuck that. They need to know their place. I'm second to none. Boy, shut up. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so all of this is just encouraging me even more to go and get my top step accounts. But I told y'all I really wanted to get it if this week went well, and this week has not gone well. So I don't know. But at the same time, this week has not gone well because of me. Not because, like, if my strategy wasn't performing well, cool, but it's me. Like, I'm not executing properly. I'm making mistakes, number one. I'm not taking every setup that I see, number two. So it's literally me, you know what I mean? So for that reason, I'm like, should we just go for it? I mean, the worst I could do is fail and reset on renewal like I do right now, you know? But I don't know. I'm thinking. But there are a couple of little kinks that I still kind of want to work out a little bit. And just with 2 setups, that's it. Just those 2. But the thing is, even without working them out, like if I just take every trade, I wouldn't have any issues because I would have more than enough wins to cover losses. So that's my problem. That is my problem. And I just have to remind myself that as much of a perfectionist as I am, my strategy is not going to be perfect. But I just have a goal of like having at least like a 70% win rate. 70 or 80% is kind of like my target, because obviously with me trading with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, I need a higher win-loss ratio, because that's the only way I'm going to be profitable, you know what I mean? So I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I meant to ask you guys, because I did watch a video on Top Step the other day, but I wanted to ask you guys because that video was 4 months old, and I still don't really understand fully all the way. So I know with Top Step, you got to do the 5 days of $200 or more, like the winning days, in order to withdraw. But let me see, 29. But like, is it where do you have to reach a certain payout threshold? Like, okay, with Apex with the 50K, you got to get to 52.6. Do you have to do that on Top Step? Or is it just that, like, after you withdraw, if you haven't reached that buffer or whatever you want to call it, 29. If you don't reach that, we're gonna go for that. If it drops, oh no, now it's invalid. I'm glad I looked. If you don't reach the buffer yet, like your trailing just moves up until it hits 0. How does that work? I've heard sounds. Oh, no threshold. Okay. Can't go above 1,501. You and God beefing? Wait, Applejacks, why? I went away from my desk to trade, and this is the price. Oh, wait. This is... Hold on. You don't like the price action? I think the only reason why, even though when it's really choppy, I'm not the biggest fan, but my strategy still works. I just don't like the choppiness. But hello, what the fuck? Hello. And y'all see, we hit one of the old change zones to the T. All right. Y'all know how I feel about random ass spikes of volume. Yeah, you're playing. I don't got time for this. We'll just wait till it slows back down a little bit. This is moving faster than the market's been moving since it was open. That's why I should have just took the damn trades then. 44. Like, it's moving too fast. Moving way too fast. Because I missed this while it was moving ridiculous. You can see just a regular pullback to my major level, the red level. And then on the time-based chart, it was just a pullback. I don't know what's happening. Always try to get over 2K by the 5th trading day. Okay. I don't know. Y'all think I should go for it? If I do, I'll get an account on Sunday and just start trading on Monday. But see, my other problem. I wish that I would have gotten TradeAvate accounts with Apex, even though I don't really want TradeAvate accounts. And it's nothing against TradeAvate. I just didn't want to pay extra money to have the same product. You know what I'm saying? But now I wish that I did, because isn't it with Top Step where Top Step's TradeAvate, you can't trade with your Apex accounts or something like that? So you would need Rhythmic with Top Step and TradeAvate with Apex. Oh yeah, market, you got me fucked up. Big time. I don't. Let's see, 5. I know I'm gonna make myself mad if I start trading and I get losses, because it's so late already. But I'm gonna do it, because why not? I was looking at other Renko settings last night as well, and my strategy still works. The problem is, like, I was looking at, so I told you guys with a 20 tick setup, it's I'm not gonna get enough opportunities. 15. So I was looking at an 18, and the problem with the 18 tick chart is that it's so precise that most of the time I'm not going to even get filled at all. It's just gonna go straight past my entry. So I can't use that one. I don't really want to change the tick threshold of the movement. I really just rather change the brick size and keep the threshold at 1. I was looking at a 16 and 2. I just don't really like when there's more than one tick between bars. I just don't feel like it looks as smooth as a 1 tick chart. But definitely for times when the market is moving super fast, it would be helpful to have a larger brick size. But I also know that a 16 tick brick size works when the market has high and low volume, high volatility and low volatility. So I'd rather just kind of stick to what I know is going to work in the different market conditions. So I don't know, I might just have to chalk it up, and because the goal, even though my goal is to execute and be able to take every trade, that's not what's most important. What's most important is my P&L every day and making the progress towards getting payouts when I'm trading the PAs and everything. And I just have to really keep that part in mind. I mean, obviously I still need the strategy to be as perfect as I can get it, because, you know, I don't want to miss out on too many wins and take in too many losses. But let me see. Just minimum top step withdrawal 125. Crude oil, still no A+ setups. At least your strategy is keeping you out, though. You need Rhythmic to copy Top Step and Replicanto. I get one more eval through Elite Trader. They have 100. Now, Jeanette, exactly. You said you was getting away from props. I never heard of Elite Trader. Wait, Elite Trader Funding? I heard that's the prop firm to stay away from, because they don't pay. Like, they'll pay while you're getting small payouts, but once you get to the bigger payouts, they are not going to pay you. And they come up with all kind of excuses as to why they aren't going to pay you. 295 just trading 1 PA. Probably finna switch to this eval. You thinking about going to Top Step also? Let's do it together, new trader. Because I'm so serious. I'm not finna put myself through this crap with Apex. Like, I genuinely feel for people who have to deal with some of the stuff that they're dealing with. Even I just don't think it's appropriate that people have to wait so long to even get an answer for payouts, especially if you're going to deny them. If you're going to wait to approve just from the social standpoint of not wanting to deal with people who are upset because other people got approved before them, the least you can do is deny right away, because knowing that you've already hit the denial button on your end and pushing it through after somebody has waited for 2 weeks is evil as hell, and I don't like it, and it's fucked up. Elite seems trash. You think you're gonna start on Monday? Okay, new trader. Now you making me feel like I gotta start on Monday too. Bulenox is 90% off right now till midnight. Grab payouts from Elite only 2K. Just request Elite payout. I'll update y'all. Yeah, let us know. Like I said, I've heard that people say that they pay out just fine, but once you start requesting too much money, they're going to basically tell you to fuck off. They're going to deny the payout and close your accounts. Let's start Monday. So luckily I won't be able to get the 5 trading days in since I leave for vacation on Tuesday. Yeah, if they're running 90% off frequently, you might as well wait. Alright, so I'm just waiting for the next pullback. And if it pulls back here, I don't want it to, okay, as long as it doesn't rotate over this resistance line, we're cool, but we just push down too hard. No trade. I would have to break even at the resistance level, and it's at a place where I can't trade it anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to start Top Step on Monday. I think we're going to do it. I'm going to go for a 50K account. Not bad. And then, like I said, I'm probably just going to cancel the account I have with Apex that renews on the 1st. Probably just cancel that one and keep the one that renews on the 5th. Or one of the two. I'm going to keep one of the two. So I'll just have 2 remaining evals with Apex and just kind of leave it there. And I'll eventually basically just have the 125 KPA and 250s with Apex, and I'll leave it there. I don't feel like I need more than 3 accounts with them. It's no point. So then what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably start off trading in my Top Step accounts, because obviously I want to make sure that I'm trading the accounts that I can, I don't want to say guarantee, but I feel pretty confident that I'll get the payout in and not have to wait, and things like that. Like, it's a faster payout process. So that's obviously where my priority is going to be. And then once I reach whatever my profit target is on Top Step, then I'll switch and trade the Apex accounts and kind of leave it there. I wonder why. Do you guys know why they don't allow the Top Step Trade of 8 accounts to be traded at the same time? Or is it that you can't do NinjaTrader with their Trade of 8 at all? Is that what it is? That's just so weird to me. Now we've reached a place where it's going to be pretty choppy. Where I lost a level. It's actually important for me to know. Alright, we gotta change, bias change. Damn it. I accidentally deleted the overnight low. Okay. Loaded up on the league accounts before they changed the rules, not getting my hopes up. No idea, Applejacks. Yeah, I just wonder. That's really weird. Because I obviously would prefer to just copy trade all my accounts, but that's not going to be possible unless I switch to Tradeovate accounts with Apex, and I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I will. No, I'm not, actually. I will tell you that I think it's hilarious that the CEO of Fast Track has been bragging about all the Apex users coming over there and telling Apex thank you for the video request because that's why all your traders are over here and now they're having rhythmic problems. If you are trading rhythmic over there and you're having issues, I'm not laughing at the issues that you're getting. I just think that it's funny that you thank Apex for bringing the traders over there, but you didn't realize that that meant that the problems are going to come with it. I still just do not, I literally don't understand how Rhythmic can have such a trash product and still be on the market. Like, I genuinely don't get it. I don't. I do not. Damn, we gotta... I was looking for this cell, but it didn't set up properly. And because we are back above this change zone, once we get beyond my major level there, I can't take the divergence trades up here. It's not what I meant to do. So I have to wait. And this is why I hate that I missed so many trades in the beginning of the session. It drives me freaking nuts. I really want to see us break out on either side here because trading in between is a little risky. You want to start trading crude oil and gold? The good thing is if you have a great strategy that works when the market is really linear or like trending and stuff like that, you should do pretty well with crude oil and gold because they are pretty linear. I used to trade both of them, and when I first started like trying to develop a scalping strategy around this time last year. I was actually, it was early, like probably a year and a half ago. That's when I was like first starting. I wasn't really focused on it though. I would just, a couple times a week, just log in, throw some stuff together, see what I can do kind of thing. But I definitely was trading both of them. And I was using Renkos to do it as well. And I remember with gold specifically, I had a specific strategy for gold at, it was either 9 o'clock or 9:30. At either 9 o'clock or 9:30, there was almost always some kind of reversal. And I was using a 10 and 1 chart, a 10 tick chart and a 20 tick chart on Renkos for both of them. And I believe the reversal strategy I used to use on gold, I used to specifically use on the 20 tick Renko chart. And it was set up usually about 4 times a week. It usually was one day a week where not so much, but it would work out though. 63, 31. Yeah. Legit, the only reason why some of these trades are not working out is just because we're technically in a, this is what I've been trying to make a habit of. So we changed to a downtrend probably here. Yeah, probably here. And we immediately started trading back above the changeover zone. So I don't really like taking trades in here. There's a few trades that I'll take. It'll mainly just be divergence trades at my my middle and my major half trend levels. But aside from that, I don't like taking like the divergence. I don't want to take a sell divergence. Even though the overall trend is down, we immediately rejected the downtrend. So it's really not a downtrend right now, if that makes sense. So I've been trying to pay attention to that. Like if we reject, to only trade those two setups, and that's it. And aside from that, I just wait for the break on either side. So like with this, I've had that zone painted since 9:48, so about 7 minutes. And I said I needed it to either break this one or break the one going down, and we broke up, which is fine. I just needed it to break because until then it was going to be choppy. PPI data has created some crazy price action. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. You can trade whatever if you're not beefing with. I'm not. Ooh, too fast while I'm working. Exactly, new trade. It honestly, I have a feeling that until the election is over, we're probably gonna continue seeing just the ridiculous spikes of ridiculousness. That's what I'm gonna call it. Ridiculous spikes of ridiculousness. Because I'm just so used to, like, even though Nasdaq has always been, one of the fastest, if not the fastest moving instrument, I'm still so used to it being pretty smooth and not just having like these random spikes of volume that have nothing to do with news and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been really weird. Very weird. And I think I need to do only the wick on that one. But yeah, girl usually does a 20 plus reversal at market open. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I would trade crude oil pre-market all the way up until about 10 o'clock. Look at that. What the fuck? What is that, bro? Like, this is a 15-second chart. That is ridiculous. It's a crazy market. Too much fear in the market. Yeah, that is very true. Y'all don't beef with God. Wow, must be nice. No, I'm not trying to beef with the men that can call me home. I feel it, NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader said, baby, you is on your own. I'm not doing that. I'm weak. This is the craziest. This is a mess. A hot mess. I just want something to be normal today, but that's my fault because it was all normal the first 30 minutes. There was no spikes, like the first 30 minutes was amazing. It just was moving too fast. And I can't even say that. It wasn't moving too fast. It wasn't moving so fast that I wouldn't be able to catch it. It just was moving faster than I feel comfortable trading just yet. So, especially since it's been so many times where I get into the trade and then I realize, oh shoot, the delta or the POC changed last second. Now I'm trying to break even and it moves too fast, so I just lost for no reason on an invalid trade. Yeah. So I could have taken this one. I just didn't want to because I would have had to break even at that yellow line. I would have had to break even here. I don't really like trading inside the zone. 29. Or what does that say? 23. The market is joking right now. Real life joking. What the why is it doing this? I got all levels down here. I definitely don't feel comfortable trading this. But I'm determined to take at least one trade today. At least. That's invalid. And once I feel more comfortable with the 1 bar pullbacks, which I'm almost there, I could start taking those. I would have been able to catch this one. That one was fine. I'm just not all the way comfortable yet because I haven't been taking them, and it looks like I definitely would have gotten fill 28. Oh yeah, that was a whole second. I would have gotten filled. That was this right here. Alright, let's see if the slower market after 10 o'clock will actually happen. But y'all know how I feel about starting trading this late. Oh, it all makes sense. That's a 5-minute chart. That looks absolutely disgusting. The 2 doesn't look that bad. The 1 doesn't look horrible, but I know a lot of people trade on the 5-minute chart. That's ugly. Unacceptable, Nasdaq. Unacceptable. This is the second week level, so I can't take this. Got a little A minus. Okay, 2. Look, 220. We'll take it. Nice trading. You sat on your hands, and it was worth it. It was worth it. 27. I know this is gonna be another week level. Yep, it's the 3rd one in a row. I don't trade at those. So we had a change of bias, but you can see we're already starting to have seller volume and pressure come in. Remember, my zigzag is based off of volume. We're creating a double top, so we'll see if we continue moving though. Maybe we push out. All right, good. I think we'll be all right now. We do have a extended resistance level up there to be careful of. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna work out unless it's a trap, which it is, and I just missed it. I did it at the last second. I don't know if, let's see if the field would have, yeah. That's why I missed it. Look at that. That was definitely a no-fill. I knew because the delta was 81 coming down. I knew we weren't going to be over 81 going up, so I wanted to see a trap, and that was definitely a trap. We trapped the sellers in the point of control in the body of the candle and pushed right on up. That's exactly what I was looking for. I forgot what that number was. 15. We're gonna try for the sell here. Maybe. When I tell y'all, the market just does not want me to be great. It just doesn't. It doesn't. It does not. I was wondering if I needed to break even, since that is a extended resistance level, but I didn't feel like I needed to. So I wasn't worried about it, especially once I saw that the break even was going to move on its own by the time it got there anyway, but we tried. We tried. Now you see why me and God beefing, because why is this a thing? Like even yesterday, the trades that I broke even on, it's like, why didn't you just go? I'm so confused. Why do you have to do this to me? To me. But it was what I was looking for. I mean, counter trend trading is always like iffy. That's why I wanted to make sure that if I was counter trend trading, that I had a strategy that kind of made sense. And the only thing that really made sense was once I started trading order flow. All right, we can't take the sell there. Because just trading counter trend just cause does not make sense. It has to make sense. You can have something that doesn't make as much sense if you're trading with the trend, because you always hope that the trend pushes you no matter what. But counter trend trading, you gotta have something that makes sense. Got to. Oh shoot, hold on. 3. Let's try again. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck at my half trend. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh my god, finally. Jeez Louise. Alright. Screenshot and show you guys kind of what I was looking at. So this is alternate. Alternate divergence is actually my favorite because there's almost no rules. But anyway, we had the alternate divergence, so a lower high to a lower low to a higher high. Okay. I wasn't worried about us pushing off of the major, I mean, not the major, the extended resistance level. I didn't care about that. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. And that is exactly why, because it works out so well most of the time. And the only thing I cared about was the delta. I'll show you guys what the delta looked like. So here, so the previous reversal bar up was just 3. So all I wanted was for whatever delta this was to be more than 3, which is easy to do. The problem is when the delta is like 20 or something like that, and you're just watching the current bar just go above 20, under 20, above 20. That's how I get caught in like missing the trade. But 3 is a very easy number. We're going to get past 3 most of the time. But yeah, super simple setup. Very great setup. And now I don't want to trade the rest of the day. At all. At all, but I will. Alright, so we're pushing off of the buy rotation level, so obviously no sell going back towards that, so we'll just wait. But yeah, if I could just trade these all day, I would. But they work counter trend and with the trend as well. Alright, so 835. We're pushing towards the new high. Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm not taking no divergence off the new high right now. I'm not. Well, maybe. Maybe. I lied. I might. We'll see. Alright, since we're back in an uptrend, we can put that up there. Did y'all see why Shannon shadow with her child? That's my Michelle. No, let's call him Shannon Shadow. We cannot call him by name right now. Because, baby, he was a shadow in that video. Yes, he was. That's my Michelle. Now we must find out who Michelle is. And Shao, you had some people, it's like, how you know Michelle isn't actually Michael. Everybody think that bit. First of all, to think that he's gay because of the way that he stands, because he's had knee replacements and I think even hip replacements, if I'm not mistaken. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Although that one picture that they got of him getting out that one truck and hip was popped to the side, legs bow-legged, but I mean, he played football. His body's fucked up. People definitely was like, how we know that's not Michael? Should know your sounded like a straight wildebeest. Y'all, I was like, why is everybody talking about Shannon Sharp? Because you know, people now on Facebook, they'll be like, they'll make a post, but they don't like post the video, because you usually will get way more engagement if you make a post first and then say video in the comments. So I'm like, what are they talking? I think it said Shannon Sharp accidentally went first of all, how were you accidentally on IG Live? Last time I checked, it's quite a few steps you have. First of all, why is your phone in your hand? Well, I mean, unless you're recording, and that's your business. But has you accidentally on? I don't believe it. I don't for a moment. He was trying to show y'all. He said he get down with the get down. You view me. Shannon said y'all got him fucked up. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. 9. All right, we pushed too low there. All right. Okay, y'all. I think I'm done. I'm going to take my one trade. Look at this. Do y'all see how fast this is painting and how this market is just 15-second bars are not supposed to look like this. And it's all, y'all notice it's always to the downside. I still want to trade, but baby, look, I don't even have my zone. Oh, I do have the zone painted. Yeah, I think it's moving a little too fast, because this bar said 4 right before it painted, and now it's 69. What an interesting number based off of what we're talking about. But yeah, I don't think I like it. I didn't know why he was trying to click the video. I was traumatized. It is true. ESPN. Oh, did they fire him? Oh, you have to press yes twice. See, I haven't gone live on IG, I think, ever, so I didn't even know that. Did he adjust the phone twice? Baby, let's see if ESPN fired him, because you want to know something. Let's see. Shannon Sharp fired by ESPN. I was about to say ESPN. Oh, NBA. I don't think he was fired. Somebody posted and said, laughing my ass off at folks who really believe ESPN would fire Shannon Sharp for that. Firstly, ESPN needs Sharp a hell of a lot more than he needs them. Secondly, nothing really happened. You're not firing one of your top talents over adult audio. Move on, people. So it looks like who broke the news was some NBA Centel on Twitter, but there's no Yeah, there's no like official people that said that. So yeah, we're gonna go with the he wasn't. Now I feel like if he was on the video, then yeah, they probably would fire him because that's the bit. It's to be child. Look at Ocho Cinco's reaction. I am weakened. Wait, come on. That's because this website is butt. This is what Ocho Cinco was. Child, why? I am tickled. Ooh, why do they play so much? I don't understand. I don't understand. That is hilarious. I'm weak. Alright, I think the market's slowing down again. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. I have been cracking up all morning. Ocho went. Oh, man. The son of trader recovers full $90,000 loss into profit. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, I used to like watching clips of Nightcap, but it doesn't show up in my news feed anymore because I used to watch it on my other channel. I try to keep this channel to mainly just trading stuff so that it's not a bunch of crap that's in my news feed when I'm watching YouTube on this channel, but basically just trading stuff and then eating challenges because I do watch that on this channel, but I need to watch it. Okay, they have a 25-minute video. I have to watch it later. When I tell y'all, Ocho Cinco is so hilarious. He is so hilarious. And I did not realize how intelligent he is. I fell in love with Ocho Cinco, like, just as a person, you know. But I fell in love with his personality when he did his interview on Club Shay Shay before they started doing that whole Nightcap thing, because I remember growing up, like, the media always tried to paint him as like this hothead who just, I don't know, they just didn't paint him in the greatest light. And so I wasn't super heavy into football. I was more like really heavy into like basketball anyway. But I still would watch here and there, like, you know, certain games and things like that. But they just always painted him in a bad light. And when he did his interview with Club Shay Shay, I was like, oh, this man is very intelligent. Like, very much so. And he even addressed that. He was like, hey, I ain't finna argue with these people. They want to paint me a certain way. It is what it is. Like, but when he was talking about like why he wears fake jewelry and just things like that, and how he spent the first couple of years in the NFL basically sleeping in the stadium, and eventually they was like, okay, you're not a rookie no more. You make more than enough money. Go get a house. He like, what? But he's just a cool person. When I tell you, I used to watch a lot of their the Nightcap, the reels a lot of times, but sometimes I would sit there and watch the whole video and I'm just like, they are crazy together. I just love it. I do. Gilly Rick Ross reaction. Somebody turned over your tickle. Oh shoot, hold on. He said, her. What is wrong with people? Y'all gonna have me watching reaction videos all day. Do you hear me? Oh, and just in case you guys were wondering, I always draw circles around my 1 bar pullback so that I remember not to take the first divergence trade that goes to back towards it. That's the only way I'll remember that a 1 bar pullback was there, is by seeing this big old circle sitting there. They fired Paul Pierce. Wait, why they fired Paul Pierce? He did the same thing. Never understood the wearing a fake jewelry. Why wear it at all? Exactly. I guess if you're not a jewelry person, like I'm not a jewelry person, so I just feel like why? But like I would never spend a lot of money on earrings, especially like maybe a decent necklace, a decent bracelet or something like that, but earrings never, because I lose earrings way too quickly, like way too quickly, way too easily. I would never ever. But I guess like if you're a jewelry person, I would rather wear fake jewelry as well. I mean, being a celebrity at least, but I just feel like just period. Maybe because I don't really see value in things. No matter how much money I made, I don't know if I would ever see value in jewelry, period. You know? So, but I just feel like I'm kind of biased because I don't see value in it at all. But yeah, I would be somebody that wears fake jewelry. Shit. If a fake shoe look authentic enough to the average eye, I'll wear fake shoes too. I don't give a damn. Judge me all you want to. I know that they're made in the same factories. It's just a real Jordan stitch is put on this one and something else is put over here. Now, I ain't gonna sit there and wear no fake Jordans where the Jordan is backwards or nothing like I'm not going that far. But the ones that look authentic, I absolutely would buy those over regular Jordans. But again, I don't care if somebody judges me for it because I don't care about things. I'll go to DHgate. Like I see people online all the time, especially on websites like Lipstick Alley, where they're trying to out, whether it's celebrities or, you know, social media famous people for shopping at DHgate. Okay. Because why did you think it was smarter for them to buy a $3,000 purse when they can get it for $200 and it looks the same? I mean, obviously there's going to be certain differences, but if you're not into, like, somebody could come up to me with fake designer almost anything and I would not know, because I don't keep up with designer at all. I don't care. I think most designer is ugly, actually, if I'm being completely honest. So hell yeah, you be able to fake me out real easily. You would. You absolutely would. 34. All right, so that just invalidated itself. But yeah, the norm should have had fire. That's crazy. He was live with strippers and allegedly smoking weed. You always have on jewelry, Apple Jackson? Ocho don't wear a lot of jewelry. He said his earrings are fake. Yeah. And it's smarter for him to. And then, I was watching a clip from an interview, I think it was recent, with Tyrese on the Breakfast Club, maybe. And he was like, oh yeah, all this shit fake. He said, what I'm going to spend real money for? Like, for what? What am I going to pay all that money for? He said, just so that basically your housekeeper going to steal it. And you asked him and like, oh no, sir, I never seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you don't know what I'm talking about. That's what he said. He said, of course you don't know. But yeah, like, I just don't see the point. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of costume jewelry that is so much prettier than real jewelry. Now, I do still have to get like stainless steel or whatever the other one is, where it's like hypoallergenic. I always have to get hypoallergenic stuff because my skin is extremely sensitive. Like, I can't even wear most perfumes because I'm going to break out. My skin is very sensitive. I have to watch certain fragrance lotions. Like if it's not EOS or native, I really don't like the lotion because I'll be itching from the fragrance in it. So as long as it's hypoallergenic, I don't really care that it's costume jewelry. I don't care that it's fake. I don't care if you could tell. Because let somebody come say something to me, did y'all see that freeze? I know y'all saw that freeze, right? Oh, I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. I don't, we don't like that at all. All right. So that was less than, all right. I wanted to make sure I didn't sit out. I mean, it would have been a loss, but that wasn't a valid trade anyway. Costume jewelry break you out. Well, I don't mean like the costume jewelry you get from the beauty supply store. I don't mean like that. I mean like some of the cute stuff that you can get on Amazon where it's hypoallergenic. People who live by wearing designer only are broke as yes. Like I'm gonna tell y'all one of the ugliest patterns I think is in designer. And I don't really follow designer, so I don't know all that's out there. But when I see people wear those Fendi outfits where it's just F's repeated everywhere, that is so ugly to me. And it's just like, if this wasn't Fendi, I 1000% guarantee you wouldn't wear it. Because it's ugly as hell. It's terrible. What? But like I said, I feel that way about a lot of designer. I feel like if those same things did not have the designer label and price on it, you wouldn't buy it. You wouldn't. You hate which site, Applejack's? DHgate? Parent company Disney just have to be selective politics. Well, strippers and weed. First of all, I'm not really a huge proponent of jobs firing people for what they do in their personal life unless it's something that's criminal. Okay. Criminal things, obviously, yes, go for it. But I'm not really a fan of firing somebody because I have a personal life, right? Now, I do still also believe that it's a little bit different when you're a celebrity and you're working for this big network and things like that. Like, it's not like you were an editor and you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a broadcaster. You're in the spotlight. So I get it to a certain extent. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. Okay. There's another scenario where I am okay if you fire people for what they do in their personal life. And that is when you have these racist people who do certain things. Like saying certain crazy stuff, being caught on camera. Or like when they write stuff on social media and comments and stuff and people take the screenshot and go find a job and get them fired. Absolutely you should. Because at the end of the day, if I am a business owner and I want customers of all age, creed, color, religion, whatever, and you are representing my company, that lets me know that you could possibly be very discriminatory. You might not provide the best customer service to this person because of their sexual orientation, their race, whatever. So I absolutely believe that you should be fired. Absolutely. Because I'm not going to lose business from a customer standpoint because I didn't fire you and now people are no longer frequenting my business and I'm losing money because I could have just fired you instead. Because if I, as a business owner, cannot be discriminatory when I hire, right? You can't discriminate when you hire, even though we know they do. But legally, I can't discriminate when I hire you. So why am I going to keep you on my payroll and you are a person that discriminates? You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, Lipstick Alley. You hate that site. I only used to be on it for basically this one particular person who I don't even watch anymore. I haven't watched in months. But she is a little cuckoo. And because I didn't like, I mean, at one point I was watching her videos every time she uploaded, but I don't anymore. But yeah, it was really only one thread that I really used to be in. Yes, Balenciaga shoes are the worst. Oh my god. Wait, NinjaTrader, is that the big like red rain boot looking ones? Is that those? Because if that's what you're talking about, baby, I was like, now if you went into your local Walmart and saw them big red clown shoes, you know goddamn well you wouldn't buy those. Like, people kill me with that. And even there's some Balenciaga shoes, because I remember when I used to watch Queen Naja, I think those were I feel like those are Balenciaga. There's like these bulky looking shoes that they almost look like, is it new? No, it's not New Balances. I forget what brand it is that they look like, but I'm like, if those weren't Balenciagas, you wouldn't buy them. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care how high up I get in income. There are just certain things that I'm not going to do. It does not make sense. The most y'all are ever going to see or hear me do is say, y'all, I'm finna go take another vacation. See y'all later. I might buy my mother a car if she needs it. I might buy myself a car if I need it. I might get into investing. I might buy a house. I might do certain things like that. But things, I might buy a better laptop. I mean, my laptop is great though, so I wouldn't do that, but I don't need to replace it. But the most you'll see me like put money into things is always going to be electronics. And that's just because I'm an electronic person. And I mean, people who are into fashion or, you know, clothes, shoes, whatever, can say the same thing. But like, after you wear it a couple times, does it really make sense? My $2,700 laptop has lasted me for 4 years. Your $300 designer shirt, you're hoping that you get like 10 washes out of it. And even then, you've paid $30 per wear. That's insane. But that's the most you're ever going to see. That's the most. I can't do anything else. Yes, Trenches, Skechers. Those Balenciaga shoes look like Skechers. Acceptance from the other side. Yes, and those red boots work terrible. Why celebs influencers never support luxury black designers though? You know what? Never do. We are our own worst enemy. I feel like the black community is probably the worst when it comes to supporting our own. But I also feel like there's different layers and levels to it, right? Part of it is because we suck sometimes with customer service, with the way that we handle or don't business. But on the other hand, we also don't have the experience. We don't have the knowledge. We don't have people that will sit there and teach us. Right? So part of it, you can blame the lack of experience and the lack of knowledge. However, there's also the other caveat, the other side of it, where at some point you got to get it together, right? There's way too much. I always say we are in the information age. There is way too much information out here for us to learn how to do anything for free and maybe a little bit paid. But there's way too much information out here for us to lack. Period. That's like a black chick opened up a Chick-fil-A right by my house. Before then, the closest Chick-fil-A was like 12 miles away. Okay? And of course, when she first opened up, I applauded her for employing a lot of the younger black kids that live in the area, whether they're in high school, college, whatever, because these kids need something to do. And I also feel like a lot of jobs, like when it comes to fast food and certain things, there are certain jobs where I just feel like, why are we complaining as adults at how much they pay? Because these jobs were not made for adults with big bills. They were made for children, teenagers, or maybe older adults. But when I tell you it was slow, so I gave it a few months. I was like, all right, I don't know. It's a little slow here. And we all know Chick-fil-A, baby. You could be 17th in line and you're going to get through that line in about 7 minutes. So a lot of people stopped going there because of how slow it was. Now, it's not as slow anymore. It's a lot more up to the regular Chick-fil-A standards. And I haven't really had a bad experience there, except... Yeah, I haven't really had a bad experience myself, but I also just ordered a large fry with a large lemonade, no ice, maybe a large mac and cheese or something. And I don't go often, so I don't know. But I do remember like one time my card wasn't working in the little thing at the drive-thru. You know how they have people outside taking your order so that by the time you get up to the window, like at this one, you don't even come up to the window. There's people at the window that take the order from the window and, hand it to you in your car. So I did have one time where my card wasn't working at the back of the line. And so the guy was like, well, I'll just take your card and take it up to the front. The fuck you won't. Like, I don't know who told you that would be the solution, but I wish I would give you my card for you to you could take a picture of my card number. Hello? You tripping. But that was the only time I was like, yeah, no. But aside from that, great business. But I don't know. I just feel like we have, they always talk about how black people have the highest, what is it called? Like the biggest buying power, but we don't even keep it in house at all. Look at other cultures. Why haven't we learned from other cultures yet? I don't understand. Why? We should have learned by now. We should have. Beyonce wore a Telfar. And those Telfar purses, okay, I'm not a purse person, so maybe I can't say, but I just didn't understand the hype. I didn't, and I still don't. They look so plain. But again, maybe it's just me. 10. Too much info. Exactly. It's too much info to say you don't know. Way too much. She would have all my money. I want Chick-fil-A today. You always want some food. But yeah. Like one of my little cousins, well, he ain't little no more. But he was a man. That was the other thing. Okay. I get employing kids. But a high school senior should not be a manager. It was at that point I started to question the decisions made at that place. He did well, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like a high school senior should ever be a manager anywhere. No. No. Those are the black jobs those people are talking about. Yeah. I just want us to do better. I want black people as a whole in our community to we want to be treated better, but we don't We don't do the work first. Why would anybody be encouraged to treat us better when we don't treat ourselves the right way? Why would they care about our dollar when we don't care about our dollar? You know what I'm saying? We just don't. Why do we want... I mean, some things, like, it should just be that, because we shouldn't be discriminated against or treated bad because of our skin color, whatever. Yes, absolutely. I'm not going to ever take away from that. However, I still feel like we need to do better as people. We got to lead by example. We do. 252. I've actually not had a setup. I don't think. I could have missed something. Knowing me, I probably did. But I haven't had one, I don't think. You're gonna test me, eh? Okay, it didn't. Good. Oh, it ended up working out. But that wasn't right. I can't believe we had these freaking spikes. I don't like that. But at least I was green on the one little trade that I did take. So I feel a little bit better, but I don't like how the market was moving today. Not with those spikes. Everything else before then was fine though, but... Alright, my alarm's about to blare in my ear, so let me get my finger ready to turn it off. Boom, okay. Alright, that's the end of the day. Not a bad day. Good enough for me to feel comfortable. Go. Oh! Y'all. Why is that account doubling contracts? Oh, it's not doubling contracts. It looks like account 24. All right, I'm about to show y'all. It looks like account 24, probably when that one trade broke even, that one didn't break even. It went and hit the take profit probably. Because I was confused. Like, I only have 2 on this one, so why is this the same profit as that one? Give Cuzzo some credit. He may show signs of being a good leader. Oh, he's a great leader. A great leader. But as a high school senior, he should have been no damn manager. Are you sure it's not a copy thing? No, I'm gonna go look right now. I'm pretty sure it's not. And the reason why I'm pretty sure it's not a copy thing is because if you look, I took only 2 trades on this one and 2 trades on that one. There was 4 trades on this one. So that's how I know this one copied. But I'm pretty sure that's not a copy thing. I'm about to go look right now and tell you guys just to make sure. Let's see. Account 24. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So, yeah, so it wasn't a copy issue. So if we go here, you can see on this first trade, account 22 and 23 broke even, but account 24 took profit. And that's just because I was put into the trade. Oh, that's why. So remember, on my trade copier, I have 2 options. I have an execution mode and I have an order mode. I don't use execution mode because that means that my followers will have market orders, and I don't like that because the fills are ridiculously bad just because of how precise my entries are most of the time. Like, you guys see, I'm in and out of trades within typically 5 to 10 seconds. I mean, we got a 20-second one here. That one was about 14 seconds, but most of the time my trades are 5 to 10 seconds, especially in the first like hour and a half of the market being open. So because it's pushing straight through when I'm entered into a trade, I don't like market orders. So because I have the orders mode on, that means that all of my followers have their own limit orders. So because I was filled short 2 ticks above where my actual entry was, that's why this one ended up taking profits instead of breaking even. So that's why, because our show was like, Mr. Copier, are you screwing me? But it's not. It's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, so let's go back to the other screenshot. So overall, a good day. Like I said, for me, it's just the trades that I'm missing that's pissing me off. But this is where we're at. So we are back at a positive balance on this one, and I'm going to continue to multiply contracts tomorrow, and I'm probably going to have to for real multiply. Actually, I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm going to probably up it to like 4 contracts or something tomorrow and just see where it goes from there. But we're green. That's all I care about. We're almost back to full, not the full drawdown, but back above 50,000 on this account. This is, I think, my 3rd week trading this account, if I'm not mistaken. So I think, is it something like that? I don't know, but either way, not a bad day at all. Apex Copier had an update September 10th. Good morning, Traders Trick. How are you? Oh, I don't use the Apex Copier anymore. That copier is butt. I don't like it. I use the affordable indicators copier. Part of the so this is 2 products in one. Part of it is the copier, which is where you see like the red means it's the leader, the gray is the follower, and then I could do the size, and then I can also do like a fade if I wanted to. If I wanted this to be minis and the others micro. So it has a lot of features that the Apex one does, but I don't have to worry about desyncing. And also I didn't like how the Apex copier forced your followers to be market orders. As a scalper, I don't want that. But then also part of this is the risk manager or something like that. So that's where all the rest of the stuff is. You've been lurking. I hope you've been doing well in life and trading, actually. But yeah, so not a bad day. We're good here. I don't think there's really much I need to study either. There's a couple of setups that I saw that lost that I didn't take, but I'll probably, once I journal, I'll look it over really quickly just to make sure it's not something that I need to look into, but it could just be the price action today. I don't really care about losses as long as I'm winning way more than I'm losing. That's all that matters to me. All that matters. But I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please, like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.